Good morning, everyone. Ugh, I'm tired. I'm exhausted, but it's been about 2 weeks since I made that video. But it's been a hectic 2 weeks. Tell you all about it and look at my budget, what I've been spending, plus my tips, everything today. And because it's Monday, it's my day off. We need to go grocery shopping. Ugh, I've already had a coffee, so let's get right into it. So Merry Christmas, and I wish the new year, you have an amazing new year. So yeah, I didn't post any videos for 2 weeks because we're having a lot of customers these past few days, and especially for Christmas Eve in the restaurant. And I was tired. Just coming home and having dinner at 12 o'clock at midnight and literally just falling asleep. That was it. And that was it yesterday too. And today I woke up at 10 something. Exhausted. That's why I was still in bed while starting the video. I got up, had a coffee, and just went back to sleep. Yeah, it's been a hectic 2 weeks, but we're going grocery shopping today. It's raining outside. So we'll take a look from the beginning until yesterday, my tips, my spending, and I'm doing an amazing job. That's all that counts. Yes, I have invested more money for my future. I locked them up for 5 years. My last year's investments in GICs, one of them is opening in 2 weeks. It's going to get locked again, but not for a year, for 5. Because I see I do not need the money. Why not just leave it here in Canada locked? I'm a Canadian citizen. I'll come back in 5, 6 years. And I don't know. Maybe use it for my retirement in 15. Maybe buy something. Maybe, I don't know. But I've been saving like 90% of my paycheck last year, the same this year till now. I don't know about the future, but until now, I'm saving 90%, maybe even 95%. And if things keep on going the way they're going, I might be saving 100% of my paycheck. Now, that would be amazing news. So let's take a look what I've spent till now and how many tips I got. Tips are not good this year, but can't do anything about it, can I? Can't make a customer tip you, not even $1. And there's other customers that tip you like 40. But those are like once you'll see when we look at my spending tracker, like a plain little notebook that I've been writing. And in a couple of days, we're going to the 2025 agenda at last, which I bought the first days when I was here in November. Like the last day, in the middle of November. That's what we'll call it because it was around the 18th or 20th. So are you ready? I am. So here we are. The first day that I came was the 18th, but it was nighttime. So the 19th, I didn't even count it as a day. But it was my first actual day. We already did this, that we went to Maxi, went to the vape shop, went to Dollarama. And it was minus $49.80. That's how much I spent. But yeah, we started counting on day 1 with the actual almost $50 minus. As you can see, there are a lot of days that I don't spend because I'm at work and I don't go out. That's a good thing. Then I got something from the grocery store, a donut, and a few things that I needed from Dollarama. And I'm minus $70.51. That's how much I had spent from the day that I got here, the 18th. But it didn't count because I was in the airports till nighttime, so I wasn't even keeping track of that. Like the first day that I actually woke up in Baysapor, that's when I started tracking. I would have tracked from the beginning of the year like I had the book, but forgot it in Greece. Can't do anything about that. Let's take a look after second page, like day 8 and after. As you can see, day 8 is November 26th. Went to the grocery store. Can't remember what I got. And then the tips started coming in. And I hadn't written all this down, and I decided, it's like, tips are money people give me for my service. Some tips, some don't. And it's like, why not? It's free money. It's not my actual paycheck. So I started going from $76.11 minus $5.50 to see how much from my actual paycheck I'm spending. So here I got another. See, spending is 0, but I got 5 tips, so it went down. I got another 5. This was in US money. But I'm actually tracking it as Canadian money. And that was on Monday again, December 2nd. We have already talked about this. And my glasses actually broke, and I got glue for them. That was a stupid move, I know. I should have actually bought glasses, but I didn't know how much they cost. But we learned from our mistakes, and I still have the glue. And here we are. Day 14 was a Monday again. And here we are again. It's still day 14, December 2, Monday. I had some tips from last year, and I just put them in the bank. They did not even count as a minus. They were last year's. So I just took them, put them in the bank, plus a few from this year, and it's like the end. See, there's no minus. We're still at minus 71. Tuesday was a good day, December 3rd. I got 30 in tips, so it went down to 41. No spending. No spending. This is what I actually spent till now, and my tips till now. So, the 5th was my day off. And I did buy from Smokes Canada cigarettes and vapes. This is one of them, if it stays. And I went all the way to minus 114 and 42, and I was freaking out. Like my actual spending was 164.95, and it was day 17. So even on a budget of 10, I'm actually lower. But doing the $10 day plus my tips, it got me to only minus 114 and 42. I think I'm doing a good job. Let's continue. Day 18, no spending, no tips. The same for 19, the same for 20. And there were a day 21. It was my birthday, and it was my day off. So I got pictures from a Medicare card. That was a must. Could not. Some things you have to do. When I got a few things that I needed from Dollarama, I went to Maxi, the grocery store. Got a few essentials and some candy. That was expensive. And I was going, oh God, I'm all the way down to minus 152. Then the rest of the days you can see no tips, and no spending. And I'm back with day 24, December 12th. That day, I actually went and got glasses. Not prescription glasses, but they kind of help. But I also did 7 extra hours of work. Then Friday was my day off. Friday I was working, so I got $5 in tips. The 14th, $12.45, but there's no spending. Again, no spending for Sunday. And I got a $30 US tip. So I just did minus 30, or 129 minus. I started having, it's like, okay, this challenge is gonna work. My day off, went grocery shopping at Maxi, because I have to eat. And on Tuesday, I got $3 in tips. Okay, it wasn't a lot, but it's like, okay. Around day 30, December 18th, I did another 6 hours of overtime. No tips, but I didn't spend. And the same for December 19th. I did 7 extra hours. So I get overtime. But I was at a minus 145 plus 25. And that's where I started thinking, should I put my extra hour money in? And I'm like, no. I'm keeping it at minus like $10 a day budget plus my tips. As you can see, no tips, but no spending. Till my day off. And when I got a pizza and something to drink at Max, because I was all day in the hospital for my eye. And I didn't feel like making a video about it because I was exhausted. I had to stay in the hospital 12 hours just waiting to see a doctor. And I was at minus 152 and 36 cents. And I was actually starting to freak out. But if you put the $10 a day, the budget that I allowed myself this year, I was allowed to spend up to $350. But I'm half of it. And we're at Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. I had VIP tables. And one of the tables goes to me that I was serving. It's Christmas Eve. You deserve a tip. And he gave me 40. The other tables didn't give me a tip, but it was a crazy night. So I went down to minus 112. And I'm like, okay, I'm doing amazing on this challenge. Christmas Day, a table gave me 20. It's like, oh, I'm down to only spent $92.36 from my actual paycheck. On my day off, I went and got a peroxide for my hair dyes because I bought my hair dyes in Greece. Nothing else. Nothing else. As you can see, the 27th, 0 and 0. And this is where it all changed. On Saturday, I got a $20 Canadian money and 50 from the US. So from 103 minus, I'm like minus 33.38. I'm like, oh God. And yesterday, I got from 2 tables, from the 10 tables I had, I got 45 from a table, and the other table gave me 40 US dollars. And we're above. Like, 0 from my paychecks, and $51.62 above, like extra money to actually spend. And today, I know this is going to be a long video, but just seeing that $51 over is zero spent for my paychecks. I actually charged everything to a credit card. I do get like 5, 10 cents, 50 cents back, cash back, but I don't count that. And the money that I'm saving from tips, I do have it in cash on me, but I do not spend it. So when I do pay by credit card, it's gonna be through my paycheck. And I'm just gonna go at some point and pay my credit card. And deposit my tips. Yeah. But today I haven't gone out yet. I am gonna go out because this year I allowed myself to actually get milk, like fresh milk, to have cereal. I also bought cereal this year. There's a lot of new things that I'm trying, eating, and spending money on. So this budget, as you can see up to now, it's day 40 today. I was supposed to be minus 400 because I was giving myself extra room, but instead of going minus, I'm above. Like I have extra $51 to spend. Am I gonna spend it? Not all the 51, but I am gonna go grocery shopping and see what I get today. And you guys are gonna see this video on Tuesday because I don't know what I'm gonna do all day except grocery shopping. I have nothing else planned, and I might just go to Dollarama. I might just go to Tim Hortons, but it's raining outside. We'll see. Let me get dressed, comb this hair because I start my day off. Just got back from grocery shopping and I'm totally wet. So my groceries were $10.48 because I did something weird. I paid cash. Coins, to be honest. Loonies and $2 coins. So it came up to $10.50. And let's see what I got. Yeah, I did have to compromise a little bit. So we got a box of donuts, 30% off. At least it's the ones that I like. And let's find it. It's right here. So $2 minus 60, it's $1.40 for 6 donuts. I think that's a good price. I got Relish, store brand. Yep, I'm not gonna pay full price. I could have gotten the bigger jar, but it's too big and too heavy. So Relish, we paid $1.50. I know it would have been a lot cheaper to buy the big jar, but no. The bigger jar of store brand, but small jar, a lot easier to carry in the rain. After, we got milk. Skim milk. It's a little cheaper than the regular milk. See, it's right there. $2.08. Like full 3.25% fat is $2.50. And $2.20 something is at 2%. This is like a couple of cents cheaper. And it's milk. So it's good for my cereal. It's good for my pancakes because I do have pancake mix. Because I do get a lot of burgers from work, I decided to splurge and get hamburger buns. So I paid $2 for the hamburger buns. Like I said, at work I do get like a bun. And sometimes I put 2 hamburgers inside and a piece of cheese. Then I get home, I have one of the burgers, and I'm left with a burger. So I'm just going to freeze these for when I need them. And I think it's a lot easier just getting the actual patty from work, defrosting one of these and eating it. I don't want to be a cheapskate. I want to be frugal. And my last thing, which I'm going to have for dinner. A no-name thin crust pizza. No, they don't have thick crust. They just have thin crust. But if you get the deluxe or the cheese or the pepperoni, they're all $3.50 plus taxes. So yeah, I got the deluxe. It's pretty good. It's not the best, but it's pretty good. It has tomato sauce, mozzarella cheese, mushrooms, pepperoni, and diced green bell peppers. It's simple, like it says, simple, but it's good. And I spent $10.50. Yeah, if I actually charged it on my card, it would have been $10.48. Plus my cash back would have been like 5-6 cents. But I had too much change on me from people giving me tips, like we looked at before. Like sometimes the 3, the 2, or even the 5, like last night, were actual coins. So it's like, let's just get rid of them. And I got 25 cents, 5 cents, and 10 cents. Which I have to go to the bank, and I'm thinking about it. So I think that's good until now. And let me explain. Like I said, it was raining outside, so my hair and me looked like what the cat dragged in a bad day. So yes, I did see cereal, Frosted Flakes, and they were $3.55 on special. And I'm like, no. We have like 1 or 2 servings of Cheerios left, and we're gonna have that. When it's finished by Thursday, it's my day off again, or next Monday we'll get. I almost bought toast for $3, but was thinking I still have the no-name pancake mix. I got eggs, now I got milk, and the table syrup, not the best. But we still have it, so let's use that up before we get something more. I did go by the soft drink aisle and was looking at the, like my Kool-Aid, maybe something else. It's only $3. Didn't get it. It's like you have Kool-Aid, you're good. You have looked at the coffee aisle. The coffee was $4, the no-name brand, of course, the instant coffee. And I'm like, no. You have a half a jar, you're gonna finish that first. So it's those little things, really tiny things, that save up. Yep, tiny little things. About the hamburger buns, like I said, at work I might get like I got yesterday, for dinner, like actual dinner at 5:45. They didn't like a lot of the things they were serving in the staff cafe. So, I got a hamburger bun, put 2 patties inside, some ketchup, and cheese. And I also got some sausage. And I kind of like the sausage, even if it was in tomato sauce. So it's like I cannot eat the burger now. It's going to go in the garbage. So I just took it home with me. Now I got 2 patties in 1 burger, which I'm not going to be able to eat. So it's like, yeah, get hamburger buns, put them in the freezer, freeze them, and whenever you get a hamburger and you cannot eat it, and you have to put 2 patties inside, just defrost. I could just go back to the staff cafe and get another bun. But that would not be frugal. That would be cheap, like dead down cheap. And no, I don't want people looking at me going, really? So those $2 are just going to go in the freezer. Because last night, from customers, I served them a salad. There were nuts and cheese inside. And they go, we don't want nuts and cheese. So getting them a second salad, that one was going to go in the garbage. So I put it aside, thinking the chef is going to actually give it to another table. He didn't. That salad didn't even touch the table. And leaving work, because I'm the one that actually carries the sandwiches when we close to the bar, I just took a sandwich, put it on the salad, wrapped everything, and brought it with me. So here at night, I had the sandwich with ham and cheese, mayonnaise, and some greens. I put the tomatoes and the nuts on the side, because I really didn't like them, and I do not eat fresh tomatoes, and had that for dinner. And the 2 patties with the burger bun went into the refrigerator for today. The day before I got a sandwich, two to be honest, and I didn't eat them. I just ate one. So I do have some cheese left. So I'll probably put that on one of the patties tonight and eat it. So yeah, small things add up really fast. Even shopping. That's not a lot of groceries for $11. So let me just stop recording and see what else the day holds. I have no idea. But I'm literally starving because it's past 12:30. And actually, to show you guys that I preach what I do, I want to microwave the burger with the bun ketchup, the cheese from last night, wash one of the Tupperwares that I bought from Dollarama, put the second bun or patty inside so I could have it tomorrow or for dinner. That pizza into the freezer. And I really don't care about the ketchup, which I adore ketchup on burgers, but I can live without it. But no matter what I eat, if it doesn't have ketchup, if it has relish, sweet green relish, I'm good with it. So this is a perfectly free meal. Plus, I don't know how much I'm going to use, like 5-10 cents from $1.50. I don't know. So what I preach, I actually do. Bon appetit to me before it gets too cold. So it's 4 o'clock. Yep, it's 4 o'clock. Had a little nap like of 20 minutes before actually waking up from a phone call. That was it. There's no way I'm going for a walk or doing something. That was all my spending for today, and I actually enjoyed it. Just being lazy, watching YouTube videos, and doing absolute nothing. So I guess here's to a great day of not spending. Or spending $10.50. Till next time, my friends. Till next time. Maybe a little bit before New Year's Eve. Remember, it's just money. Save it for a rainy day. Have fun.